Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood updates here. Remember to subscribe for the latest videos. Today, we're stepping into a dazzling world of drama, glamour, and global stardom as we dissect one of the most visually captivating and emotionally intense teasers to hit the music scene this year. We're talking about none other than KATSEYE, the sensational global girl group that has taken the world by storm. With the release of their teaser for their upcoming track Gabriela, KATSEYE has ignited a wave of conversation, some celebrating the sheer beauty and artistry of the visuals, others raising eyebrows at the unexpected twist at the end. Yes, we're talking about that Jessica Alba cameo. In today's 3,500-word special, we unravel every layer of this dramatic moment, from the aesthetics, deeper symbolism, group dynamics, fan reactions, and the political discourse shaking the K-pop and international music scene right now. Let's start with the teaser itself. At only 24 seconds long, it manages to pack more cinematic flair than most full-length music videos. With a visual style reminiscent of vintage telenovelas, the teaser opens with sweeping shots of KATSEYE's members styled in rich, dramatic tones. Think deep reds, sharp blacks, and intricate lace details. The lighting is moody, the camera work is slow and deliberate, and the energy is electric. It feels less like a teaser and more like a film trailer, one that promises betrayal, passion, and unspoken tension. The tagline, "Hands off Gabriela," is delivered with enough power and bite to stir curiosity and speculation. Who is Gabriela? Is she a character, a metaphor, a statement on womanhood, or even a nod to one of the members? Fans immediately began decoding the teaser. On social media, the icons, the group's loyal and passionate fanbase, pointed out the throwback Latin influences. The style of the teaser nods to 1990s soap operas, particularly those iconic to Latin America and the Philippines. The inclusion of pearls, bridal lace, and veils stirred comparisons to characters from shows like Maria La del Barrio or Rosalinda, with fans applauding the production team for embracing a global nostalgia while injecting it with KATSEYE's signature edge. And it's no surprise after all. The group's member Sophia hails from the Philippines, where soap operas hold deep cultural significance. Many fans interpreted this as a personal tribute, and Sophia's presence in the teaser felt especially radiant, confident, regal, and mysterious. But then came the twist. In the final few frames of the teaser, Jessica Alba appears draped in a luxurious satin gown, standing ominously behind one of the members, her expression unreadable. The cameo was unexpected, even jarring, and it immediately sent fans into a frenzy. Reactions were swift and intense. On one end, fans marveled at the bold crossover. Jessica Alba, a global star known for roles in Fantastic Four, Sin City, and more recently for her work as a businesswoman and entrepreneur, was stepping into the K-pop sphere, and not just anywhere, but into the narrative of KATSEYE's comeback. It felt symbolic, cinematic, and high-stakes. However, not all responses were celebratory. A portion of the fandom voiced discomfort and even outrage, pointing to Jessica Alba's perceived political stances. While the actress has generally maintained a neutral public image, her associations with certain events and figures, particularly in the context of global conflicts like Palestine, have drawn criticism from politically active fan bases. KATSEYE's members, particularly those from Western and Middle Eastern regions, have been openly supportive of humanitarian causes, including vocal support for Palestine. For some fans, seeing Alba, who they believe has not done enough to denounce injustices featured alongside these members, felt like a betrayal of the group's values. One fan's tweet went viral, saying, "It's so frustrating having my pro-Palestine girls dancing next to someone who supports their genocide is eso." The tweet accumulated thousands of retweets and likes, creating a firestorm of discourse. What followed was a whirlwind of fan essays, TikToks, think pieces, and threads exploring every angle of the controversy. Some argued that Alba's cameo was likely contractual or symbolic, more about aesthetics than politics. Others felt that KATSEYE's management should have known better, warning that the inclusion of such a figure could dilute the group's activist credibility. The debate reflects the growing intersection between pop culture and global politics, where even a 2-second cameo can carry the weight of international conversation. And KATSEYE, no strangers to activism and artistic boldness, now stand at the center of that storm. Now, let's zoom out a bit. Who are KATSEYE, formed from a unique multinational talent search and debuting in 2024? The group consists of 6 members: Sophia, Philippines; Yunchai, South Korea; Monon, Switzerland; Ghana; and Americans Daniela, Laura, and Megan. The group's charm lies not only in their diversity, but in how seamlessly they blend influences from K-pop, Western pop, Afrobeats, and Latin rhythms into a genre-fluid identity. Their debut era was filled with electric performances, social justice-themed lyrics, and a distinct cinematic approach to visuals. Their EP Beautiful Chaos, set to release on June 27th, is being billed as their most ambitious project yet, and Gabriela is its emotional centerpiece. Scheduled to drop on June 20th, Gabriela is being described by insiders as a genre-bending single that fuses Latin trap, orchestral pop, and 90s R&B. Early previews suggest the lyrics explore themes of womanhood, rivalry, sisterhood, and betrayal, a perfect mirror to the teaser's dramatic visual language. And while we await the full video, the teaser has already done its job. It has sparked conversations, evoked emotions, and polarized opinions. Fans are excited, anxious, intrigued, and even divided, which, in today's saturated pop culture landscape, is often the mark of powerful art, but it's also a sign of the enormous expectations placed on artists like KATSEYE, especially those who dare to merge entertainment with empowerment. From a branding perspective, this teaser is a masterclass. The vintage visuals, high fashion, and bridal imagery all tap into the current wave of nostalgic glam and aesthetic recently embraced by artists like Lana Del Rey, Rosalia, and Beyoncé. By stepping into this visual space, KATSEYE is signaling their intent to compete on that same elite level, not just as idols, but as pop auteurs. The Jessica Alba cameo, for better or worse, adds a Hollywood sheen to the comeback, elevating its global buzz. Behind the scenes, rumors suggest that the Gabriela storyline will unfold across multiple music videos, similar to the visual album strategy used by big artists. There's even talk of a short film or Netflix special that will delve into the fictional universe of Gabriela, an idea that has already captivated the fandom. Hashtags like #SaveGabriela, #WhoIsGabriela, and #HandsOffGabriela are trending across platforms, with fans creating theories, fan art, and even speculative timelines. So, what happens next? All eyes are on June 20th. Will the full video live up to the teaser's tension? Will Jessica Alba appear again, and in what capacity? Will the group address the backlash, or will they let the music speak for itself? One thing is clear: KATSEYE has the world watching. In an era where pop culture is more than just music, where it's a battleground for identity, politics, and storytelling, KATSEYE's Gabriela teaser stands as a powerful, polarizing, and unforgettable moment. Whether you see it as art, activism, or just entertainment, it demands attention. And in that sense, it has already succeeded. Stay tuned to Daily Gossip for the full release breakdown, exclusive reactions, and continued coverage of KATSEYE's most dramatic era yet. And remember, subscribe for all the emotional, dramatic, and jaw-dropping stories from the worlds of music, celebrity, and beyond. Because in today's world, even a 24-second teaser can spark a revolution.